Okay guys, welcome back. I'm going to be showing some of the new features, or one, maybe two, of the new features, and the new drivers for AMD. It's the AMD Crimson drivers. They're in beta right now, but they're pretty freaking fancy. They have some pretty cool features, but they have a new interface. Instead of the Catalyst Control Center, it's just AMD Radeon settings. And where is it? Is it display? Yeah, right here. So we have this new feature, virtual super resolution, and AMD FreeSync for monitors that support it. Mine don't, too sad for me, but yeah. So if we turn this on, hopefully it won't be too weird. Alright, it's gonna go like that, and looks like I screwed around with my hertz settings. We're gonna go to display, add advanced display settings. And now I have a 1080p monitor, and now I can have 1440p on my 1080p monitor. And we'll see. Hopefully this doesn't screw up stuff. Is it still recording? Oh, it is. Alright, so now this is 1440p on a 1080p monitor. It doesn't actually show 1440p, but in game it actually is 1440p. So yeah, keep changes. If I wanted to do like benchmarks, and that's what I did benchmarks in 1440p on my 1080p monitor in game with my graphics card and stuff. But this is a pretty cool setting. Virtual super resolution. The only use I can really see it for is just like benchmarks, but yeah, that was a little weird. When I went to switch it back, it just like made my screen recorder go by. But I got the video back. But let me just restart from where I was. So we also have these new features. If I go over to gaming, global settings, you can enable anti-aliasing just for like all your games. Even if it doesn't support it, you can enable it. And sure, for buffering, I don't want to enable these because freaking RIP VRAM, but there's also overdrive, and I really honestly have no clue what that does, but that's cool. And you can control your frame rate if you want to. I truly do not know the point at all in having that, but yeah. And there's also GPU scaling, and that basically is like if you have a game that only supports that 4:3 ratio, you can basically just like stretch it with GPU scaling so it fits your screen. Yeah, that's interesting. And you can also enhance your viewing experience. Whoa, fancy words there. I'm just gonna keep it on default though, but we can have it on vivid and stuff, and I really don't want to screw around with that. And you can also go to additional settings right here. And this is basically back to Catalyst Control Center, all the original stuff. So when I got these new drivers, my Crossfire was off because I have a Crossfire, and I was really confused. And then when I just found out how to do this, and you can just enable Crossfire from there. Because there's no way to do it in this; you just have to open up that. And there's also iFinity, which lets you hook up like 3 monitors. It's basically like the Nvidia, whatever it's called. I kind of forgot what it's called. But if you have like 3 displays, you can make it so your games have like 3 displays, and you can have that 180 view, which is kind of cool. But I only have 2, so can't really utilize it. But that's basically all I've found from screwing around with these new drivers. They're actually really fast. They're DirectX 12. They support it now, DirectX 12, and it's pretty nifty. I probably get maybe 30% more performance in my games. I noticed, like Battlefield 3 on ultra settings, I'm getting like over 100 frames most of the time, which is pretty freaking dank. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to show. They're gonna keep updating these. They're really stable for beta. I haven't experienced any crashes or anything lately. But yeah, so those are the new features that I found so far.